What's going on with your peeps? Thank you so much for coming to the live. Who we got up in here today? We got what you're making up in here. What's going on with you? We got the Cuzzo in here. What's going on, Cuzzo? What's that? Jesse Jasquez. Thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate you. All right, peeps. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do some socks. So let me introduce myself. Welcome to the Mr. Socks Show. My name is Mr. Socks. I'm going to teach you guys how to print custom sublimation socks. So let's get into that thing. Let's go over the design that we're doing today. So we're doing this Supreme design today. So we just incorporated all the Supreme images that were sick that I could find. And we put them all together in a pattern using Procreate. All right. So we're going to print this bad boy on some socks. So stay tuned for that thing. We're going to give away that design today at the end of the live. So stay tuned if you want to win that design. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel. If you don't win, and subscribe to your boy, and you'll automatically get this design today for free. All right. So let's get into this this tutorial for the day. Happy Wednesday. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, let's go over the materials that we use first, and then we'll get into everything else. All right. First off, we have our sock jig here. This is a 4.5 inch by 17.83. You can find this on Amazon. They have been sold out lately, so you may have to stay tuned for that thing and see if they'll bring it back. But I did get this from Amazon. I do have a link in my bio. So like I said, the link that's up there was sold out the last time I checked. So make sure y'all check back for that. All right. So we do use this to stabilize the sock as well as stretch it out so that we can get the best color. All right. So we have that. The next thing we have is our socks here. This is a polyester sock. It's by Guild, and I also get this from Amazon. I have a link in my bio for that. And this is a 97% polyester, 3% spandex. And you can get it from Amazon for $17.99 for a 12-pack. All right. Again, we have the design here. We do not print on sub paper, but if you print on sub paper, you'll still get the best results, with that as well. So don't change to copy paper just because if you have it on hand and if you like that paper, then rock with that paper. All right. We got Pixie in here. What's going on, Pixie? All right. The next thing we have is our tape, our heat tape here. And then we have our aluminum foil. All right. So stay tuned for that if you want to know what we use that for. So let's get into this thing. All right. First off, we're going to clean our sock jig because we don't want the ink from our last print to show up on our socks for our new print. So let's clean that bad boy off. So we got our microfiber cloth here and then a little bit of alcohol in a bottle. And we're just going to clean this bad boy off real quick. All right. So let's do that here. All right, so we got that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to load our sock onto the sock jig. So let's do that bad boy. All right, so first off, we're going to put it under our neck here, and then we're going to stretch out our sock and slide it onto the sock jig here. All right, making sure to make sure that the sock is on the sock jig straight. We don't want it to press, our design to press on the sock jig and it's like slanted, because when we put it on our leg, it'll be slanted as well. So just make sure that it's straight on the sock jig so that when you put it on your leg, it'll be straight on your leg as well. All right, so let's do that here. We're just going to roll our edges because we don't want this zigzag look we got going on here. So we just want to straighten out these lines a little bit by rolling our edges. All right, we're going to fix that. Get our lines to be as straight as possible here. All right. So this is how it should look. That's the back and the front here. All right, now let's do our next one. We're gonna stretch it out here, slide it onto the sock jig. All right. And we just, again, going to roll our edges here just to make sure that our lines are straight. So let's do that here. Flip it over. All right. And take your time with this. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to make sure that it's, the lines are straight for the most part. All right. So we have that front and back. And then next thing we're going to do is we're going to lint roll our sock here, because we don't want any lint from our the manufacturing process, all of that. We don't want it to stay on our sock, because when we go to press it, it will those fibers will heat up and they will stay in our sock. So we don't want that. We want to get that off before we even print. So let me change out my pad here. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat. If I can't get to it, then the fan band will. All right. So we're going to change this out here. And we're going to lint roll our sock. Front and back. All right, let's do our next one here. All right. Now I'm gonna put it up to the screen. If y'all can see that, those fibers would have heated up once we pressed it. So just be mindful of that. You may not be able to see the fibers, but they are there. So just try to get them off as soon as possible. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare our artwork. So I'm going to point you guys down at the table, and then we can go from there. All right. So let me point you guys down here. I can still see you. So feel free to drop your questions if you have any. All right. Make sure you tap it up so we can get to our crafted community. All right. First off, we're going to make sure that we have, we take off this white space here, right? We don't need any of this when we go to wrap our design. So we're just going to cut that off, cut that strip off, and then we're going to begin to wrap our socks. So let's get our paper cutter here. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to just place it down here. All right. Make sure that it's even, because we are cutting both at the same time. All right. So we're just going to lay it down here, and we can kind of line up our blade to make sure that we're right where we need to be. And we can just cut that bad boy, and we can throw this away. We don't need it. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to wrap our sock now. So let's take one design off here. We're going to place our sock face down on our... Let me move this out the way. All right, so we're going to place it face down here. And then we're going to fold it here. All right, and then fold it again. Overlap it a bit here. All right, and then we're just going to make sure it's tight. All right. So we're going to make sure that both sides of the papers are evened up, because we don't want it to be like uneven, because that's how it'll show up on our socks. We want to make sure that it's even all the way around our design. All right, so we're going to make sure it's tight here. Tape it up. Tape it here in the middle. Go down the bottom. Make sure it's lined up. Tape up the bottom. All right, and then we're going to do our fillers here. Yeah, not like that. So let me remove that. So we're going to make sure that we place tape everywhere we didn't place it the first time. So let's tape it up here. All right. And then we're going to tape up our seams, just to make sure that when we go to press it, that we don't have any movement. If we have movement, we have ghosting, and we don't do ghosting in the Nelson fan band, you know? So we're going to tape it up here. And then we're going to tape it to the sock jig, just to make sure that it stays in place. All right. Flip flip it over. We're going to tape it again. All right. So we have that. This is how it should look on both sides. All right. Let's do our next one here, and then we're going to finish it off by wrapping it up. All right. Let me see. Let me fix this a little bit. All right. All right. So we're going to place it face down here, and we're going to fold it. Fold it here. Then we're going to fold it again. All right. Make sure again that it's lined up here. Make sure it's tight. And we're on just tape it up here. Tape in the middle. And then come down to the bottom, tape the bottom. All right. We got Miles in the building. What's going on, Miles? I see you. We're going to do our fillers here. All right. And then we're going to tape up our seam. So let's tape this up. Make sure it's tight. All right. Tape this bad boy up. We got Diamond, what is that? Diamond Black J. Thank you so much for being here. What's going on with you? Oh, Cherie, what's going on, Cherie? I see you. I see you. You know, let me see. Mala said, crazy busy life with these kids. I understand, Miles. My kids been acting a fool. Well, not both of them, just one. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. So I've been dealing with that, but you know, life goes on. These kids is out of control. All right, so we're gonna get into this this wrap here. So we got our aluminum foil, right? So I know y'all like Mr. Socks. What we doing with the aluminum foil? We about to get into that thing. So what we're doing here is if we press the sock with just the artwork on here like this, we would press it here, flip it over, press it again. The only thing that the only ink that would escape from the paper is the top and the bottom, right? We wouldn't be able to reach our seams because the heat press won't target our seams, right? So we had to use something else. That something else is the aluminum foil, right? So we kind of create like a mini oven around our sock so that we can be able to target our seams as well. Now it will help extract a lot of the ink from the top and the bottom as well. But our target is really our seams here to make sure that we have a 360 design. So that's what our aluminum foil is used for. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just fold it over here. All right, that'll take care of this side of the seam. And then we're going to pick it up, cuff it behind the sock jig. That'll take care of that side of the seam. And then we're going to make sure that it's super tight, right? So let's just pull it towards us to create that tight fit there. And then we want to tape it up, tape it in place. All right, so let's do that all the way down the sock. All right, so we're going to make sure that it's tight. And then we're going to tape it up. Let's do it again, all the way down the sock. Be careful when you get down to the bottom, because I always tear it when I get down to the bottom, because I be going hawk mode, beast mode. So don't tear your aluminum foil. Then we're going to tape it to the sock jig, flip it over, tape it again. All right. Let me see. Let me wipe this off, because I think it'd be like getting like grease on it because of my beard. So let me, all right, there we go. It's sticking. All right, so this is how it should look on both sides. Then we're going to do our rub test to make sure that we don't hear anything when we rub. All right, so we're going to rub our seam here. We don't hear anything. We don't hear anything that sounds like aluminum foil. We know we good to go. We wrapped it the correct way. So let's do our second one here. Let me see if you guys have questions before we get into that thing. What is that? Angelique said, where do you get the foil? So I get my foil from Sam's Club. It comes in a 500 sheet box here. All right. And I think it's like $11, maybe $10, something like that. And it lasts for forever. So if you can get the sheets, that would be perfect, because if you get like the rolls, then you'll kind of have like some long sheets, some small sheets, and you know, it's just like the sheets is like the same size throughout, so you don't have to worry about that. All right. Let me see. Jesse said you only tape one side of the sock. Is that fine? If you're talking about the wrapping or the foil. So with the wrapping, I just tape one side. As far as the artwork, I just tape up one side, right? Because we don't really have anything on this side. And I just make sure that I tape it to the sock jig. As far as the aluminum foil, I just kind of tape it in place here. And then tape it to the sock jig as well, just to make sure that there's no movement. All right. So thank you so much for your questions. I appreciate you being here. Tommy Ford, thank you so much for sharing the live. Robin Menaker, sorry if I'm butchering that thing. You know, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. M. White said, for the new people, what are you doing? So we're doing custom sublimation socks. So we're wrapping it up right now, and then we're going to press it and reveal that thing. So thank you so much for being here. Let me see. What you're making from Oklahoma? What's going on with you? Thank you so much for being here. What is that? Sebin C. Oh my God, I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. See, she said, so it kind of makes it bleed a little without creating a white line. Well, it doesn't make it bleed, but it will extract the ink that's on the seams there. So it's not going to bleed like where it'll wrap around. It'll pretty much just extract wherever the seams are, and you know, the paper that's wrapped around it. It'll just extract the ink from that fold there. So that's all we're doing. All right. Let me see. Latasha up in here. What's going on, Fan Bam? I see you. Where we at? Where we at? Don Diva said, hello, I'm new. Mine is the box. Mine is in the box. Mine is in the box. No, Don Diva. No, take that thing out the box. That's all I'm saying. You know, you cannot come into Mr. Socks Live and say my materials is in the box. Come on, bruh. Y'all killing me, bruh. Y'all killing me. Party Event Rental said, I purchased your class a while ago, but I lost the login email. If you send me an email, go to the link in my bio, send me your first and last name, and then I'll be able to go into orders and resend you the email. So feel free to do that. And thank you so much for buying the course. I appreciate you. All right. Let me see. Man, these braids is killing me. Tom Jones hurt and they itch. You know, Valerie Navarro, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. We got Firewife in here. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Let me see. S. Garcia said, what are your best socks for sublimation? So I would say Gildan is my number 1. Adidas is number 2. Calvin Klein is 3. I even like what is the other one? Reeboks, and it's another one that I really like, but I can't think of it right now. But those are my top 4 socks that I use. So you can get them either from Amazon or get them from you know, any store like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, people like that. All right, or stores like that rather. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap up this next one real quick, and then we're going press that bad boy. So let's do that here. So we're gonna use our aluminum foil again, stretch out that bad boy, and then we're gonna fold it up here. All right, fold it, cuff it behind the sock jig here, and then we're gonna wrap it, make sure it's tight, and we're gonna tape it in place. All right, so let's do that all the way down the sock. All right, make sure y'all stay tuned to the end of the live. We're gonna give away this design. If you guys didn't see it, it's a Supreme design that we got. So stay tuned for that. All right, so we're gonna tape it to the sock jig here, flip it over, tape it again. All right, and then we're gonna do our rub test. We don't hear anything, so we know we're good to go. Now we can press this bad boy up. All right. What is that? Trey Davis, thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate you. Let's see. We got Customs Custom Creations by Keisha. What's going on with you? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to press this bad boy up. All right. So we're pressing it up here at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. Now, the next step is super important. You want to make sure that you got the right pressure, right? So you're pressing it up at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. But if you have light pressure, then you will not get those 360 edges, right? You won't get a 360 design. You want to press it up at heavy pressure. So if you don't know what that is on your heat press, then I would start at maybe a medium pressure first and then kind of work your way up to a heavy pressure. But please don't put too much pressure on your equipment that you break or damage your equipment. All right, so just get to know your heat press. So we're going to press it up here. We have our Teflon sheet that's acting as a barrier between the heat press and the socks. So we're going to press these bad boys up here. All right, press it up. Feel free to ask any questions and we can answer them now while we're waiting. Let me see. We have 1.3K likes right now. Thank you so much for that. Almost 400 people in here. I appreciate you guys being here. Let me see. Can't Shake Like, thank you so much for the follow. Sherry Lynn, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Karen Crafter, thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate you. Nehemiah, thank you for the follow. I don't even want to say that. Yeah, I ain't gonna say that thing. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Against My Kids' Wishes says, do you secure the Teflon sheet, or how do you secure the Teflon sheet? So I will pretty much use a magnet here. So I got this magnet from not Amazon. I think it was Walmart. And it came in a 12-pack for like $2 or something. So you just want to get a magnet that doesn't have any like plastic or anything on it, so that you don't damage your heat press or the magnet. All right. So we're gonna flip it up here, smack it up, flip it, rub it down. All right. That's just Mr. Socks talk for flip that thing, and we're gonna press it up again for another 60 seconds. All right. Let me see. What is that? Raiders Concept said, what's up, man? What we got going on? So we're making custom sublimation socks. We're doing a Supreme design. So we got a little bit of all these different Supreme signs up here that we're putting on socks. So thank you so much, my man, for being here. I appreciate you. Pretty Trucker Dad, thank you so much for the follow. What is that? Quinta, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. We got Kat in the building. What's going on, Kat? I see you. Who else we got in here? We got Untouched Customs. What's going on with you? Thank you so much for being here. Happy Wednesday, guys. I appreciate y'all. So we're going to press this thing up. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to let the socks cool. We want to make sure Divine Creations in the building. What's going on with you, gang? I see you. Philly in the building. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to let these bad boys sit and cool. We don't want to just go Christmas mode and go ripping the paper off the sock. We want to make sure that it cools down so that we can let the ink cure on the sock and let it dry. All right. So I know y'all be super excited. Some of us be super impatient, but I want y'all to like let that bad boy sit, let it come down to room temperature, and then take it off. All right. Ricky DJ said, hi, bro. What's going on with you, my man? Thank you so much for being here, bro. I appreciate you. All right. We got the fellas in the building today. Let's go. Let's go, fellas. You know, these ladies be driving me insane sometimes. So I appreciate y'all coming as my backup. You know, let me see. Let's see. Against my kids' wishes said, new to your page. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Brax the what is that? Brax the Beardy said, what sock sublimation? So sock sublimation is just when you use sublimation ink to you use sublimation ink to print it on paper, and then you'll wrap it around your sock like I do, or you'll put it on a place it on a garment, and then you'll use the heat press to get the inks to extract from that paper. All right, and then that'll create a design. So that's pretty much the gist of it. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Firewife said, don't touch the magnets, they hot. please don't touch the magnets. Please don't touch the magnets, because they is definitely hot. Let me show you guys the design before we peel that bad boy. Let me see. Firewife be killing me, bro. So this is the design that we have. We did this in Procreate. All right, so this is the design that will be on the sock. We were about to peel that bad boy back right now. All right, so that's what we'll be doing today. And we did that in Procreate. We have a Procreate class, a new class starting October the 3rd. This thing, this joint be looking way too like, I'm trying. What in the world? I look super like sketchy right now. Like, what is going on with this YouTube? I'm about to say YouTube. This TikTok, all right, I'm not gonna fool with it. But I look super washed out, but we're gonna move on. So if you want to get into the Procreate class, the next class starts October the 3rd. It is a donation-based class, and it's for 5 weeks. So if you want to get into that bad boy, go to the link in the bio, sign up for that thing so you can get into the class. All right. They said, what is it? Stick City said, sunlight. Yeah. So it's really not that bright in my closet / office, but I don't really know what's going on. I've been like dealing with this for the last like week or so, or maybe even 2 weeks. It just looks super washed out for some reason. So I'll be trying to fix it, but we're going I digress. So let's see. We got baby mama in here. What's going on, baby mama? Miss Melissa said, Mr. Socks walk out in 5, 4, 3. Wait, make sure y'all stay tuned for that walkout. We about to get into that thing right now. Let's peel this bad boy back. Yeah, no, let's get into this thing. We're going to get into this reveal, and then we're going to give this design away today to about 5 or 6 people. All right, so let's get into that right now. I've been like dealing with like these like my colors been looking super dull to me, so hopefully I fix the problem to where we get our bright colors back. So we're gonna see. All right, let me get a drum roll so we can get this thing popping. Let's go. Look, Cat said, oh, Mickey, you see Mickey in there? You know, you see that man in there, or that mouse. Let's go. Mr. What is that? Mr. Amy said, change the filters. Hold on, let me try that thing. I don't know if I can because I'm on live right now. So let me see. Hold up. Because I don't have a filter on here, but maybe that'll help. Let me see. Make sure y'all keep placing them. Hold on, let me see. Oh man, that made it worse. Oh man. That thing looking rough. What's going on? You know? Hold on. That thing making it bad, bro. I don't know. We're gonna have to rock with what we got. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. Like I said, I've been dealing with it for a while. So we'll see. Maybe I gotta like erase the app and come back on. I don't know. But we're gonna rock with it. All right, so let's get into this peel. Firewife said, you look crispy like them socks. Let's go. Let's go, fire wife. You know how we do. Let's get into this. Peel this thing back. Hold on. Let's get into this. Oh my God, we got the colors back, bro. We done got the colors back. Let them. Oh my God, let them know. Hold on. Let me get some more. Let me give y'all some more. Oh my God, look at Bart. Look at. Oh my. Oh. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. Oh my God. Did y'all see Bart in that? Oh my Lord. Did y'all see Bart in that thing? Let him know, Bart. That's all I'm saying, bro. Come on, Mr. Socks. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. Oh no. Why them socks so crispy though, bro? Why them things so crispy? Oh my God. Them things look absolutely insane. We finally got our colors back. Cause it's been a little sketchy the last couple of days. You know? Let's take that bad boy. Oh Lord. Let's do it with the pinkies. Let's do that. Oh my God. Look at Snoopy up there. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. Hold on, let's do a 360 in that bad boy. Oh my God. Why that thing so crispy like that? Let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see. Hold on. You know, is it Mr. Amy or M Raimi? Let me know, bro, because I don't want to be saying your name wrong, you know? He said it came out dope. Thank you so much for that. Cat said, Mickey don't fail, you know? Let me see. Stick City said, dope. Thank you so much for that. Kelly said, nice colors. Velvet said, dope. Latasha said, love Mickey. Mr. Amy, got you. I said it right the first time. You know, thank you so much for that. Because I will butcher her name, so I appreciate you. Pixie said, boss man, they think it's a fluke. Let them know. I think they think it's a fluke. We're going to do that bad boy again. Sheree got the fire signs up there. Let's go. We're going to do that bad boy again. We're going to peel that thing back. Because I think y'all think it's a fluke. Hold on. Let's do it. Oh, Lord, Mr. Socks, it's the same. It's the same out this bad boy. Oh, Lord. That bad boy the same. I ain't going to be able to do that thing. Why them bad boys the same? Oh, Lord. Them things are so crispy. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. Oh my God. Come on, bro. Come on. Miss Melissa said you did that. Let's go, Miss Melissa. Let's go. We're gonna give away this design because we gotta get in this school traffic real quick. You know? Jesse said, looks great. Thank you so much for that. I Am Me said, how much are those? Well, I don't actually sell them. I just teach you guys how to make them. But you know, if y'all looking for these socks, then make sure y'all hit up my email and we'll send y'all an invoice or whatever for these socks. You know, I don't turn down no money. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Stick City said, what socks are you using? So I'm using this socks. This particular sock is by Gildan. All right, so you can get them from Amazon. I have a link in my bio for these. So let's get into these winners. Let's do this. Mr. Amy said, going to Disneyland next weekend. I'm going to need those. Let's go. Let's go, Mr. Amy. You know, hit your boy up. Hit your boy up. I'll send them bad boys, you know. So let's get into this thing. We're going to get into the winners for this week. What I want y'all to say in that thing. Let me see. Put in the comments, so crispy. Put in the comments, so crispy, if you want to win this design, right? So let's get into the winners, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the link in my bio and you're going to click on the email me, right? So when you click on the email me, you're going to put Mr. Socks I won in the subject. and then you're going to put in your your handle or your username for TikTok, right? So that my team can know who is the winner. So please do that, and then they will send you out the design for today. All right. Now, if you do not win, then you can go to the YouTube channel, YouTube/C/Mr. Socks Empire, and subscribe to your boy. Go to that same email, and then send me a screenshot and say, Mr. Socks, send me that bad boy, and I'll send y'all the design if y'all don't win. All right. So let's see. Let's get into these winners for the day. Hold on. Let me see. We got Tiff in the building. Tiff, I see you. What's going on with you? We got Nat up in here. What's going on, Nat? Let me see. Where my first winners at? All right, we got Jesse up in here. That's 1. We got Kat is 2. We got Miss Melissa is 3. We got Lola is 4. And we got what you're making is 5. And what is that? Oli or Oh Yella is Oh Yella is 6. So make sure y'all go to the link in the bio and put Mr. Socks out 1, and then put your username so that the team can send you the design of the day. Again, if you guys did not win, then you can go to the YouTube channel and screenshot the fact that you guys subscribe to the channel, and then you can win a design as well. All right, man, I had a ball with y'all. I love y'all so much. I want y'all to understand that y'all capable of doing whatever y'all want to do. You just gotta decide, man. Y'all gotta put that faith in yourself, like I put in y'all. Whoever sitting in this bad boy with your equipment still in the box, get that thing up out of there. Get that thing up out of there. We is not keeping our equipment in the box. 2022 going into 2023. Let's go. Tiff, thank you so much for that. Pixie, I see you. Thank you so much. Like I always say, never sit in your fears, peeps. Get your Mack truck and plow through that thing. I love y'all. Peace.